Hello, this is Opinion Radar, and today we are diving into a tool designed to shake up your creative routine. If you've ever stared at a blank page or canvas wishing for a spark, the Two Tumbleweeds Art Dice might just be the answer. Priced at just $16, this small set promises to generate infinite inspiration with a simple roll. It combines elements like subject, mood, and medium to create unique, thought-provoking prompts. I've been putting these wooden dice through their paces to see if they truly deliver on their promise to help overcome artists' block, whether you're a painter, writer, or hobbyist. So let's roll the dice and see what kind of artistic magic we can uncover in this review. When I first encountered the Two Tumbleweeds Art Dice, I was immediately intrigued by the potential packed into this small wooden box. As someone who frequently navigates creative blocks, the promise of a tool that could spark ideas with a simple roll felt like a breath of fresh air. The set includes 9 distinct dice, each designed to build a concept from the ground up, covering essential artistic elements like subject, medium, mood, and environment. Unboxing them, the tactile experience is pleasant. These aren't your standard flimsy game dice. They have a satisfying weight and a rounded edge that makes them roll smoothly across a desk or studio table. I started by just rolling a handful to see what would come up, and right away, I was met with combinations that made me pause and think, okay, that's an interesting challenge. It's not just about drawing whatever pops into your head. It's about weaving together specific, sometimes disparate, elements into a cohesive piece. The true versatility of the dice shines when you start applying them to real-world scenarios. I found myself reaching for them in different contexts, and they adapted beautifully each time. On a quiet evening, I used them for a personal meditative exercise, rolling 3 dice and allowing myself 20 minutes to sketch. It turned into a wonderfully calming and focused activity, completely removing the pressure of a blank page. Then, during a casual get-together, we made a game of it. We set a timer for 10 minutes, and everyone rolled the full set of 9 dice. The results were hilarious and surprisingly complex, leading to a fun, low-stakes competitive vibe. This wasn't just a party trick. It was a genuine bonding experience centered around creativity. The reviews mentioning its use in a classroom are spot on. I can easily envision this being a fantastic tool for an art teacher to generate project ideas, or for a grandparent to pull out during a visit to keep kids engaged in a meaningful, hands-on activity. From a practical standpoint, the quality and design are mostly impressive. The dice are noticeably larger than standard gaming dice, which makes them easy to handle and less likely to get lost in the shuffle of art supplies. They're made of a solid wood, giving them a durable feel that suggests they can withstand frequent use. I particularly appreciate the thought that went into the selection of words on each die. They are evocative without being overly prescriptive, offering enough ambiguity to let your personal style come through. However, I do have to be honest about a minor but noticeable issue. The print quality can be inconsistent. On one of my dice, a few of the words are a little faint and smudged, which can make them slightly difficult to read from a distance. While it hasn't broken the experience for me, it's a point of frustration when you're in the flow of a creative session. Let's talk about the specific types of prompts these dice generate, because that's where the magic really happens. The 9 dice work together to give you a full command center for your creative project. You have dice for things like subject, e.g. skyscraper, mood, e.g. serene, media, e.g. watercolor, and composition, e.g. bird's eye view. The combination I rolled yesterday, monumental, subject, defiant, mood, acrylics, media, and low angle, composition, pushed me out of my usual sketchbook comfort zone and into a more dynamic painting. It's this forced perspective that makes the set so valuable. Another great feature is the flexibility. You don't have to use all 9 dice at once. If you're feeling overwhelmed, you can start with just 3 or 4 and add more as you feel comfortable. This scales with your confidence level. I've also been thinking about the value proposition here, especially in terms of gifting. At $16, the Two Tumbleweeds Art Dice sit in an interesting spot. For a casual doodler, it might seem like a steep price. But for the right person, the writer battling a blank page, the painter stuck in a rut, the art teacher looking for fresh ideas. It feels like an absolute steal. The box it comes in is sturdy and attractive, making it gift-ready. I can confirm from personal experience that giving this as a gift to a creative friend is a surefire hit. The joy of seeing someone's eyes light up as they roll a ridiculous combination and then dive into interpreting it is priceless. While one review did question where the price comes from, I see it as an investment in a tool that provides endless prompts, effectively acting as a creative partner. Ultimately, the Two Tumbleweeds Art Dice are a genuinely useful tool for breaking through creative barriers and sparking new ideas. They excel as a social icebreaker for artist gatherings, a quiet solo activity for mindfulness, a structured teaching aid, and an indispensable wellspring of inspiration for writers and artists alike. While the minor issue with the print quality is worth noting, it doesn't overshadow the immense value and fun you get from the core function of the product. This is a product that understands the psychology of creativity, respecting the need for both structure and freedom. If you're an artist who feels like you've been painting the same thing over and over, or a writer searching for a new story seed, I wholeheartedly recommend giving these a try. They won't magically make you a better artist, but they will absolutely get you creating, and often, that's half the battle. I hope this review has sparked your curiosity as much as these dice spark creativity. If you're ready to roll with new ideas, make sure to like this video to add this tool to your kit, and subscribe so you don't miss our next creative adventure.